Hello, it's Mr. Merovac again. Once again, as you can see, I'm not there, but you will be doing some practice questions regarding triangles and quadrilaterals. So once you get this handout, you can go through each one of the questions and find the missing angle. In the first example, you have an angle B that is missing. Um, the rule applies that we talked about yesterday. All three angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, so if I wanted to find B, all I have to do is subtract 115 and 31 from 180. So 180 minus 115 minus 31. And I will punch that in the calculator. 180 minus 115 minus 31. And it says 34 degrees. That means that this angle is 34 degrees. And you will be able to do this with most of these triangle type questions. But then you will notice that there's some quadrilaterals. So they're not, there might be rectangles, they might be squares, but they're quadrilateral, which means they have four sides. Now, the rule for four-sided shapes is that all angles add up to 360 degrees. So if I have angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D, they add up to 360 degrees. So the strategy is still the same. In this case, what we're going to do to find B is we're going to subtract 108, 72 degrees, and 81 degrees from 360. And that should be our angle B. So 360 minus 108 minus 72 minus 81. And I will put that in my calculator. There we go. Turns out to be 99. So that means this angle B here is 99 degrees. And once again, you can do all of the other quadrilaterals. In this case, you don't have a value given to you here, but this is a 90-degree angle because we have that little square corner there. And that is pretty much it for these types of questions. Now, there is a second type of question where it says find value of x. Now, what we have here is we'll have triangles, we might have some quadrilaterals, but the strategy is still the same. All angles in a triangle add up to 180. So what we would do here is we would write that out. So this angle is actually represented by 7x minus 3. This one is 77 and this one is 50. So if I write that out, my angle, I will say this is A, B, and C. So my angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degrees. So if I substitute, my angle A is 7x minus 3 plus my angle B is 77 degrees. My angle C is 50. And that is equal to 180. And what you see here is that we have an equation. So what you have to do is solve the equation. Now before you start subtracting anything, you can see that these ones are like terms. And just by combining them, we're going to simplify this. So I have negative 3 plus 77 plus 50, which combines to 144. So I haven't really done anything with 7x. I'm just going to copy that, 7x. And instead of those three numbers, I will write plus 124. And that is equal to 180. And then at this point, you will subtract 124. Sorry, I'm writing over the next question, but you can write at some other space. 124 here. So this is equal to 0. So I will have 7x on the left side and 180 minus 124, which turns out to be 56. The last step in most of these equations is that we divide both sides by the number next to x, which is 7 in this case. And will get that 56 divided by 7 will be just 8. And that is it. We solved our equation. And most of these questions can be done like that. Quadrilaterals, you will write out the same expression except it'll be equal to 360. And that is it. Try to do as many as possible. Now, if you are done with these, you can work on some questions in the workbook, and I will mention them as soon as I'm done. But just to help you, I'm going to go over 4 terms. So the first one is complementary angles. So what defines complementary angles is that they add up to 90 degrees. So I have an angle A here and an angle B. And if I add them up, they will add up to 90 degrees. So the expression would be A plus B equals 90. And if two angles add up to 90 degrees, they're called complementary angles. Very similar. Remember yesterday I said that a straight line is 180 degrees. So if you have two angles that add up to 180 degrees, they're called supplementary angles. So in this case, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees. The last one is about, well, not second last one. It's about intersecting lines. So when you have two lines, they meet at a common point, so intersect. They intersect here. There's not much more than that. When you have two intersecting lines, I guess I should add, the opposite angles are the same. So this angle here is the same as this angle here. So if I say that this is 30 degrees, this is also 30 degrees. And the last one is adjacent angles. So adjacent angles are angles that share a common side. So you have A and B, and they share this common side, and that's what makes them adjacent. So look through this, pause it, rewatch it as many times as you have to, and then once you go through this, if you have time, you can go to page 90 of your workbook and kind of read through some of those questions and examples. So from 90 to maybe 93. Look through those, and good luck. I will be here tomorrow.